Greetings and welcome. Thank you for joining me here at Bloom from Within Love's TikTok Live. I go by Bloomy. I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend so far. Today's live is around the topic of the new moon. Today is the new moon. And I felt guided to come in and kind of share a little bit about that, as well as provide you guys with the reading as well as some tips to assist you with new moon type of ritual in terms of going with the flow of the new moon energy, releasing anything you need to release, but really about sitting and planning for the new moon phases that are coming, what intentions you have, what goals that you have that you would like to see manifest within the new, the next full moon cycle. Now, since it is a general collective reading, it's going to be broad, okay? So for some of you, this may be health related. And so towards the end, I will share a new moon ritual tip that you can do that is very, very easy, very simple. It doesn't require, any special knowledge or skill. It doesn't even require any, heavy financial investment. It's very basic, okay, that anybody can do. And so it is health related. And I'm going to share that at the very end for those of you who are interested in seeing some type of, of a health improvement. And when I say health improvement, I mean, it can be anything for you. It can be mentally, emotionally, physically, psychologically, anything that you feel like you want to see change and improve health-wise in your life, okay? Which, to be quite honest, it matters because it kind of like sets the stage for everything else. If our health is not as vital as we want it to be, then everything else is going to be affected, right? So that's why I felt like I should share that maybe towards the end. So for those of you who will be interested in that, okay? But here is some basic information in general about this new moon. So many of you, even if you're not into astrology, even if you haven't even really studied so much on like moon phases and things like that, you may be feeling as I speak, right? Since today is the new moon, you may be feeling very tired, very fatigued. Even if it's subtle, you may kind of feel like, the blahs, kind of like, right? And that's due to the phase of the moon, okay? The energy is very low, and so there may be a feeling of not so much, right? That you have to like try harder just to do, your regular things. You're trying to get yourself going. You feel just a tad bit sluggish. So I wanted to share that. So just to confirm to some of you that are wondering like, okay, why am I, why am I tired? Unless, if you partied all night, okay, so then there's, that's your situation, right? But for those who feel like, well, I'm sorry about that. For those of you who feel like that ain't the case with you, and you're like, what the hell? It's because of the new moon, okay? And so the general guidance regarding that is on a day like this, the advice and guidance is to kind of like take it easy if you can. Don't make any major decisions today. If you can avoid that, of course. If you can't, then, you just have to go by that intuition. But to try to go like smooth and easy today. Okay, do lightweight chores around the house. Perhaps do some cleansing rituals, some sage, some incense. Things like that. Get quiet, be very reflective. Think about maybe the last month of your life, any changes, anything that you feel is kind of hanging on to you that you're wanting to just like, okay, let it go so you can get ready for this whole new 30-day cycle to manifest whatever that is, okay? And it can be anything. When we talk like this, it doesn't always have to be something big, you guys. It doesn't have to always be major things. It could be something like, for an example, you want to see, let's say you feel like you need more confidence, as an example, okay? You're saying, okay, I want to be more self-confident in a healthy way. What do I need to release? What do I need to reflect on? What shifts and changes need to take place so that I embody the essence of true self-confidence within me in my life? It could be something that simple. Okay, it doesn't have to be I'm trying to manifest a job, I'm trying to manifest a house, I'm trying to manifest a relationship. It can be something very personal, very subtle, right? And then, as I said, it can even be health related, right? Maybe you want to, you know what I'm saying, get stronger physically. Maybe you want to be more flexible. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you want to be more active, right? So I'm just throwing those things out there for you guys to think about and start setting your intentions now if you're interested. Again, this is a general reading, you guys. It is not going to resonate with everybody. Only take what does, okay? And I won't be able to interact with you guys the same. Again, I tried another angle, so I'm at a different spot in the house. I'm just trying different angles and different views just to see how it feels, see how it looks. Just, you know, playing around with different stuff. But thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate all y'all that come in here with high vibes and positivity. I sent you guys love and light, and may this energy be amplified to you if you're coming in here with pure intentions and, you know what I'm saying, high vibrational, benevolent intentions. May you be well, and may that positivity be amplified towards you. As a disclaimer, you guys, just totally disregard and ignore any ignorance that may come in the chat, because it is a global platform, and that's the name of the game. You guys hear me probably say this all the time, but you know, we all deal with, you know, these types of things, especially if you're on a global platform. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to deal with cyber stalkers. You're going to deal with haters, naysayers. You're going to deal with, you know what I'm saying, envious, jealous people or whatever. You know, always trying to inject their way into other people's realities and other people's platforms. So just disregard it, because that's a part of my new mantra. It's kind of a part of my new lifestyle, and I invite you to, you know, take on that same view if it resonates with you. Not feeding negativity, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely not feeding it. And this is kind of a way to dissipate it, okay? Of course, there's a call to action, so you certainly want to take up for yourself when you have to. You know what I'm saying? And speak when you have to. But all of those like lower level kind of just irritants, but they don't really hold any real weight or don't really matter. You don't have to feed it, okay? Eventually, people kind of just go away. You know what I'm saying? Just like a kid, when they realize that screaming and hollering and falling out at the store is not going to get them Skittles, eventually they realize that it's not working, right? Eventually. It may take a while depending on how stubborn they are, right? Depending on how long they've been used to getting attention in that way, right? But eventually they'll catch a clue like, damn, she ain't gonna give me no Skittles. I done yelled, I done cussed her out, I done fell out, I done threw shit, I done done all kinds of stuff. And she's still not getting me no Skittles. She ain't even looking at me. She's not even saying nothing, right? So take that same principle when it comes to like these little minor irritants that people try to do in your life to try to get some kind of a rise out of you, right? All right. Okie dokie then. Without any further ado, let's begin. So since it is the new moon, right? And it's about releasing any remaining residues of things, right? So that you can think clearly, so that you can sit down and reflect on what new you want in your life, right? Or improvements you desire in your life, right? We're gonna pull from the Letting Go deck here. On a collective scale, those that I channel for anyway, to see what needs to be let go of today, right? to assist with preparing for creating within the next, I want to say it's a 27-day cycle from the new moon to the full moon. All right. All right, you guys. Thank y'all for coming, and love and light to y'all, those who sending me good vibes and diamonds and gifts and all that good old stuff. I appreciate that very much, okay? But it is a general collective. It is free. You know what I'm saying? This is my contribution to the collective. Yep, so there you have it. But I just wanted to say that, and, you know, every so often I'll try to stop to see if I can glance at the screen, if I can actually see, right? And then hopefully, you know, be able to interact a little bit. But chances are, you guys, I won't be able to. So my apologies. But you all feel free to interact with one another, especially if it's relevant to what we're doing here, okay? All right, let's go. Black Lightning, the collective. What is it like, team? That the collective I'm channeling. Dang. Look at that. Beautiful. Enjoy life. So I haven't even read the back of the card yet, but what I'm picking up straight away is that maybe it's time to let go. I'm already feeling the energy that I'm channeling for, and it's like when you've gone through a lot in your life, or you know what I'm saying, globally, I think a lot of people have been going through a lot in their lives, but you know, your situations may be compounded, and maybe you've almost gotten used to the, I want to say, it's the word I'm looking for, gotten used to the putting enjoyment on a back burner kind of energy. Kind of like, ain't nobody got no time for enjoyment. You know, I got to do this, I got to do that, I have to take care of this, I got to take care of that, I got to figure out this, I got to figure out that. You know what I'm saying? My kids are coming at me with this. My kids are coming at me with that. My husband, my wife, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my boss, you know what I'm saying? I got to figure this out. I got to figure this out. Right? And kind of get used to getting in a loop of living in the I got to's. Right? Living in the I got to's. I got to's. And then it almost slowly starts to seep out and pull out your ability to actually, you know, actually kind of just enjoy life, whatever that means for you. In the now, right? Right where you're at. See, when we think of enjoyment, you know, sometimes we go so broad. We think, well, I can't enjoy life until I have everything I want, until you know what I'm saying, bling blinged out, until woo woo, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, well, no. It's all perspective. It's all perspective. How can you enjoy life even if you haven't figured everything out today? How can you enjoy life even if you don't have all the answers you need? How can you enjoy life today even if maybe something is bothering you, or you're not pleased with something, or you don't agree with something? But how can you enjoy life today right where you're at? The guidance is already, as a leading card for you all, is somehow, some way, find a way to enjoy today. Somehow, some way, find a way to enjoy today, right? Today I will do something just for the fun of it. I will find something to do that's just for me. And I won't worry about what I should be doing. I will learn how to make myself feel good. And I can almost pick up on some of y'all, the naughty versions of y'all out there. Oh my God. I heard it. I picked it up. So I already know some of y'all that I'm channeling for. Y'all funny. So Some of y'all like, yeah, make myself feel good. I know how to make myself feel good. Lord have mercy. But hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. Now, hell, I almost recommend that rather than being fast and loose with all these MFers out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying, shit getting real and crazy. So I almost recommend that. And you'll probably do a better job at it. Chances are. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I will learn how to make myself feel good and enjoy life to the full. That's right. Somebody put laughing faces. Right? I felt that. I heard somebody in their naughty energy. I totally did. They're like, yeah, I'll make myself feel good. All right. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life today. And that may include just relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this is the new moon energy. So you may not feel like going to a party. You may not feel like swinging off of a chandelier today. You know what I'm saying? You just might not, and don't be mad at yourself for it. The card said, let go of the shoulds. What I should, you know what I'm saying, be doing. And of course, take this with reason and follow your guidance because, hell, you know what I'm saying, if you have a responsibility that's calling to action on today's date, only you are going to know that, right? So this is more broad in nature. It's more about those extra things that we put on ourselves that is not necessarily a requirement, right? So if relaxing is going to help you enjoy yourself today, then guess what? That's enjoyment. If you want to watch, you know what I'm saying, a cool movie to make you laugh and get a nice big bucket of buttery popcorn. If you want to sit by the pool under a tree, you know what I'm saying? It could be it's the simple things in life sometimes, you guys, that get very overlooked and underrated. It's not always about the pizzazz. It's not always about the fast life, the night life, the hype. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just about what the simple things, returning to the simple things in life. Another analogy I can think about, I mean, you know I'm dealing with the collective scale here, but those of us that are up there in age, you know what I'm saying, once upon a time, not long ago, before technology bloomed and growed, right? Did I say growed? Things were simple when we were growing up. It was about going outside, playing in some dirt, you know what I'm saying, going outside, riding your bike up and down the street until the street lights come on, playing double dutch, playing Simon Says, red light, green light, mother may I, you know what I'm saying? It was the simple things, remember? It was sitting in the grass outside, and it was like a wonderful life. Like it wasn't even, nobody didn't even feel, nothing special in terms of like, ooh, too bad I don't have this and that. Most of us was just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is cool. We were totally in the now. We were totally fully present. We were not trying to compare and compete with so-and-so down the street. Okay. It wasn't that kind of energy at that time. It was more about let's have fun. Let's enjoy each other. Let's play with what we got. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what the call is today. Because sometimes some of you, many of you are in situations as I speak. Okay? Some of you are very privileged. Some of you can go get and buy what you want at will. And, in your case, it would be, hey, if you want to go buy yourself whatever today and that's going to make you feel good, do it. Others of you, you're in more modest situations and you need to feel empowered that you can still enjoy yourself in the simplicity of life, okay? Even if you know what I'm saying? And it's equally beautiful as the person who's got all the money and they can go buy all the shiznit, right? If that's what they want to do, right? But the bliss, the enjoyment comes from within. Because some people, let me tell y'all, I am aware and have been privileged to be exposed to a diverse group of individuals in my life. And I've seen all these, various scales here. I've seen people that have a lot of money up close and personal, you guys. I'm not talking about at a distance. And they can go buy whatever they want. And they do. When they feel like it, they get up, they go get what they want. But I've also seen these very same people be very miserable, very irritated, very unsettled. They go get the thing and then they're still, you see what I'm saying? So to me, it's more about finding it within. Okay, the thing, the stuff doesn't necessarily make it so. I hope that makes sense. I hope it does. Because there's nothing wrong with stuff. But if you're still empty, if you're still unsettled, if you're still out of balance within yourself, it's not going to even matter. The thrill is going to last all about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then it's going to be set on the shelf and then you're going to still, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, enough of that. Okay. And then let go of panic, you guys. I know that can sometimes feel easier said than done. But submerge, like look at this, just submerge. You know what I'm saying? Just relax, submerge in water, the energy of water, which is the moon energy. The moon energy is about emotion, right? Let go of panic. Panic only makes it worse. I could attest to this. Every time I allow myself to get caught up in a thither behind something, all of a sudden my mind gets foggy, I'll get confused, I get frustrated, and nothing has been resolved. But then when I decide, and it is a decision, the moment that I decide to just take some deep breaths, to step back out of the emotion of it all, it's almost like I can see clear. And what felt like disastrous suddenly doesn't anymore. Then it's almost like, okay, yeah, that did happen, or this is happening. What can be done? What's in my power as I speak? And whatever isn't, I give it over to my higher self. I give it over to the universe. Whatever is not in my tangible 3D power at the moment, at the current present, in the physicality. And I've done all that I can do on my end in the 3D. Well, I'm going to step back then. Let it go. Surrender. Take some breaths, and there you have it. And I know, it doesn't always feel that simple, but I can promise you that every time that I've followed my higher guidance and decided to follow through with that method, it always feels better. And sometimes I end up manifesting like right after that. Literally, not long ago, it flipped me out how quick a manifestation went. Boom. As soon as I was flipping out, I was panicking, I was, blah, 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 right? And then I started talking to my guides or whatever. And then after that, I took some breaths and then I sat there and then I felt my feelings. And then I said my intentions and then I smiled. And then I went on about my day. An hour later, my exact intention and manifestation appeared, you guys. It doesn't always happen that way, but I think that sometimes, we've built up enough momentum to where once we surrender to like that process of it all in a moment, boom, attraction, just like that, releasing the frustration, releasing all of the, boom and everything. I did all that. And I promise you, it was like an hour, literally. And my mind was blown. I tell you, my mind was blown. I was like, what the fuck? Because I had never really manifested anything that quickly. Not like that. And certainly not on the scale that I did. Because it was a pretty big thing. Blew my mind. So I hope that encouraged some of you. that it's actually possible, because sometimes there's nothing else you can do. You know, the panicking and all that, sometimes you've done all you can do. You're trying, you're putting in your efforts, you know what I'm saying, you're doing your parts. And sometimes there's nothing else you can, at least not in that moment. So like shifting that energy and then aligning with, I think I was like, I said gratitude or thanks, and I kind of just smiled. And I really meant it. It wasn't a fake smile. I had went through my process and then I smiled. And then I went, dun, 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 went on about my day, dun, 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 right? And 1 hour later, you guys, okay? All right, let's get moving into your reading. All right, light team, the collective. What is going on astrologically here? What's needing? We already know enjoying ourselves is important. Letting go of panic, right? Sorry, guys. Bear with me, okay, you guys, because I'm in a whole nother spot in the house. I ain't used to doing it this way. All right. What we got, light team, for the collective that I channeled for? I highly recommend, you know, if you're into it, if this resonates with you and you have access to this sort of thing, I highly recommend getting like a little mini Reiki session done on yourself today. Okay. A lot of practitioners do provide it distance. They call it distance Reiki. You guys have seen me do it here. So I highly recommend that. Like, if you can get something like that done today in the name of like self-care, in the name of, you know, clearing your energy, in the name of releasing things, highly recommend it. It just gets you in a better position energetically to kind of more easily get into your own ebb and flow with your higher heart, and to get, you know, guidance and clear downloads and messages and stuff like that. And then you feel awesome and great, right? You feel light and free. Highly recommend it. If you're interested in doing that with me, you can let me know. But even if you want to go with someone else, right? Because you need to go by your resonance, right? It's just something that I recommend. All right, we got a good shuffle. Light team, what we have. Let's try to make this simple, team. Let's get one card from, hopefully, from each deck. Let's try to make this streamlined and simple, light team, please. And thank you. So from this deck, what do we have for the collective? What's the message? Capricorn. Oh, Earth is in the house. Okay. You may be a Capricorn. You may know someone's a Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, card number 22. I use. 22 is a master number. 22, it's also about balancing yin and yang. For some, it may resonate with like a twin flame type journey type stuff. It may be, for many of you, it may be about releasing, some of you it's releasing a Capricorn, but it may be about releasing any belief systems that have been limiting you. Belief systems regarding your ability to master things in life. Belief systems even regarding soulmates, twin flames, anything that's kind of self-limiting or disempowering, and use the wisdom of the Capricorn, the sea goat, the wisdom, the practicality in life. Releasing disempowering belief systems, releasing attachments, releasing a feeling, a thought, or a belief that you can't, or that you don't have, or that you're incapable. Releasing any codependencies and attachments. Again, disempowering beliefs. Even regarding twin flames, even regarding love, romance, because sometimes we are deeply rooted in some belief systems that are very disempowering, which is going to continue to create an energy and this feeling of, I can't, I don't have, it's not happening, it never will, I'm not able to. And when we release ourselves and free ourselves from anything that makes us feel restricted, in terms of, it has to be this person, I have to end up with this person, I have to do this in life, I have to do that in life, I have to this. Remember, when I first came on, I mentioned something about releasing all of the shoulds, all of the I got tos, right? No, we don't. That's all a belief. It's all a program. No, we don't. It's all choice. Use the wisdom. Use what you have, right? Use the wisdom of the Capricorn. The sea goat, baby. And look, at the bottom of the deck, we got 11. Look at this. We have 2211. Boom. That's significant for some of you. Okay. And allow, 11, new beginnings. 11 is about twin flames. But listen, it's about allowing transformation. Pluto is about transformation. Okay. Wow. I use the wisdom of the sea goat to release anything disempowering so that I can invite in and allow transformation in my life. New beginnings, new moon, new beginnings, new energy, transformation. Okay? Wow. Interesting. Look up Master number 22. Wow. And now I see the sun. Aww. Self-awareness, life force, and seeing, oh my God, this is so confirming the reading, because at the end, I'm going to give you guys the tip and ritual to help restore life force energy. That's crazy. Wow. Allowing, okay. Whoa. Very interesting already. Also, what I'm picking up as I'm shuffling here, as we saw that transformation at the bottom of the deck, to transform your view of yourself, first of all, you with you. Transform your own inner yin and yang. Transform the twin in you. Because in essence, even on a twin flame journey, you are your own twin. That's what people don't really realize. Like, and I don't want to get esoteric on you guys, because not everybody is into that or have gotten, have dug deep into it. But to tell the truth, we are our own twins. Okay. You're whole in yourself. A twin flame in a 3D simply is representing a manifested form of you that is on the polar side. Because think about this. It's about, when you think about twin and how people refer to that, they say stuff like other half or whatever, yada yada. Now, if you want to go into like quantum physics or what's that word? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Biology, right? Yin and yang, duality. A twin in the 3D is going to represent your polar, okay? So they come into your reality to trigger your awakening, and they come into your reality for ascension, actually on both sides, if you yield into it, to help you to see your own shadow, to help you to integrate, to help you to heal aspects of yourself and ascend, right? And then do that on a collective scale if you choose to cooperate with that process. We all have yin and yang. We all have masculine and feminine. You are your own twin. A twin in the 3D is just going to give you a reflection of your shadow, your polar aspects of you, right? Hope that makes sense. For an example, if you're an empath, very soft and sensitive, your chances are you'll have a twin in the 3D that's more narcissistic. Because that is the polar. The narcissistic energy is the polar side to the empath. Okay? But they're all one and the same. I don't want to get too deep into that teaching, but it's about integration. It's about healing. It's about releasing. It's about transforming. And I believe for many of you that resonate, since card number 22 came out as the lead, and then card number 11 has come out afterwards, right? Use practicality. Use the wisdom of the sea goat, the Capricorn, to ground you, to assist you with releasing anything disempowering so that you can transform your own twin flame journey from within, so that you're empowered, right? Hope that makes sense. Because people get stuck. Something I've seen a lot, especially, in the tarot community, and people get stuck. They be thinking they just gotta be with one person. Really? And if they died, what would that mean for you? You see what I'm trying to say? That's why I'm like, that's not what it's really for. You know what I'm saying? It can end up that way if everybody involved cooperates with their higher selves and their inner healing. But that's not what it's about, right? It's not. We all have free will. And those beliefs only further perpetuate abuse. It only further perpetuates toxicity when we hold on to things that are disempowering, limiting belief systems. It only continues to foster and enable toxic dynamics in any kind of relationship. Okay, where a person that stagnate their life waiting for Joe Schmo, that ain't loving energy. I don't see Source asking nobody to put their lives on hold for nobody. We're all called to live our best lives and to live, in integrity, in high honor to the best of our ability, and to follow our higher guidance, but not stagnate your life. Okay? Not stagnate your life. Ask yourself this question. Are these individuals stagnating their lives? We got to get practical and get that practicality of the sea goat. We got to get practical. Are they stagnating their life? Are they going to put their life on hold for you? Don't think so. Don't think so. All right, Lightning, let's do it. From this deck, what do we have here? What's the message for this new moon? For the collective I'm channeling for? Light. Ooh, I wonder what that's about. Please and thank you. Light. There it is. Maybe releasing resistance. Releasing the stubbornness, the low vibrational Capricorn, the unawakened, do or die. A Capricorn in a low frequency or an unawakened state of being can be very rigid in a sense of loyalty to a fault, holding on to things that's hurting you, right? Not flexible. One of the traits of the Cap is loyalty, but to a fault, to where now this is disempowering. It's time to question, what are you loyal to and why? Why? The practicality of the high vibrational sea goat, the evolved version of the sea goat. Be loyal to the right things. Use your wisdom. Release resistance to your own healing. Because look, Chiron came out, which is about healing, right? It came out in reverse for some of you. So remember I said release resistance, which is funny. Releasing any disempowering belief systems, which as a result, when you don't do that, you are in resistance to your own healing, your own transformation, which is at the bottom of the deck, right? Your own transformation in your life, whatever that's about for you. It says Chiron, healing. Look at that. Some of you need to allow yourself to cry. Instead of feeling like if you cry that it means you're weak. Or if you cry, it means you're a simp. Or if you cry, it means you're a sissy. Or if you cry, you know what I'm saying? These are all societal conditioning programs, right? Guy or girl, doesn't matter. Tears are healing. They're healing to the soul. It's a release energetically from the soul. It's a purification. It's a washing. It's a validation, okay, of an experience. So some of you are just trying to hold back the emotions. Like you're saying, I don't want to cry, or I don't want to feel, because some of you may feel like, oh, it means then they won. If I cry, it means they won. Who is they and fuck they? Right? I'm just saying, like, who they and fuck they? Because they probably faking anyway, okay? They ain't won shit. It doesn't matter. This is about you and transforming your own life to how you want it to be, and validating whatever you have gone through by allowing yourself to feel it. You don't have to stay there. You don't want to stay, but trying to squelch it, trying to just grunt through it, trying to just plaster on smiles, trying to, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to show them, okay, who them? And again, fuck them. Doesn't matter. Vulnerability is your strength. When you use it in the right way, this is a part of self-love and self-care. Validating how you feel. Okay? Healing powers, growth. See? Amends, release, personal development, inherited issues, self-doubt, generational trauma. Okay? Now, for some of you, on the other side, on the flip, some of you have already done this successfully. As in reverse, representing that you have gone through the healing process. I'm getting two different kinds of stories. One where you guys have resisted it, and then one where you guys have gone through that process and have dealt with like generational things that have caused you some kind of a pain or some kind of a self-limiting, sabotagery, disempowering belief system, making you feel like you don't have what it takes with the I use. Right? or making you feel tied to or obligated to something that is no longer fitting, right? Shame, releasing shame. Some of you have been releasing that. Forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softening, pain, right? Allow this new moon to let you just relax and then let what feelings come up. That's why I recommended the Reiki sessions, because it'll stir up vibration and energy, and sometimes memories and stuff will come up that you keep suppressing down because you don't want to feel it, right? But it's that release, it's the validation that transmute that energy for you. Okay, and some of you have already successfully done this. And congrats to those of you who've really been using the wisdom of the sea goat to heal, to transform, right? Bravo. Bravo. All right. And I have to say, especially for the masculine energy, most women, unless you're a woman that kind of primarily operates in your masculine, but most women don't have a problem with crying, right? Most women, like I said, unless you're a woman that primarily operates in your masculine energy, because if you do, then chances are you're more like the men, which don't really allow themselves, you know what I'm saying? So it's really like for the masculines, what I'm picking up, this may be for a lot of distorted masculine energies or divine masculine energy, but the feminine is also here as well. Just take it as it resonates for you. And it could very well be, like I said, within yourself as a woman, divine masculine, divine feminine, allowing that softness to come in so that healing can happen. Instead of feeling like, I got to be hard, I got to be tough, I got to, whoop. Like that energy, that protective, it's a protective mechanism, which is understandable. If you've been a woman and you've kind of had to, I could relate to this because in a way, I primarily operate in my feminine energy, but on my journey, I was perpetuated to activate my masculine more because they're both needed, right? And so, for an example, I was weepy Wendy. Okay, I'm the girl that cries, right? Right? I'm her. I'm that girl, to tell the truth, y'all. But you all may have seen another side of me, and it's because my guidance has been that I was put on this journey. I chose this journey. I landed here and where I'm at now to awaken and perpetuate the masculine energy to bring a balance. So it's a time to weep and cry, but then it's time to cuss people the fuck out. And it's a time to say, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That action-oriented energy is a time to say, you know what I'm saying? The masculine typically is the more aggressive energy. It's the more action energy, right? So to take more action, to be more proactive, to be a little more of my strength, I had to take on more of my masculine. But my natural nature, to tell the truth, is more feminine. Weepy Wendy, right? Going within, crying, very sensitive, very empathic, that's a feminine energy. Which is beautiful. It's great. But we need balance. I had to use the wisdom of the practical sea goat to transform and come into balance, right? Because some of you may cry all the time. And it's like, yeah, heal, cry your tears, and then now allow yourself to like avenge yourself or stand up for yourself or something like that. I think I did a reading one day and one of the cards said, you have a right. What did that card say? It said you have a right to stand up for yourself. That's a more masculine energy. And some of us have been conditioned to feel like we don't. Okay? So the healing may very well be releasing these disempowering belief systems that make you feel like you don't have a right to stand up for you. To speak your truth, to stand up for what you want, to stand up for what you believe. You know what I'm saying? If you came in a culture or in a background that kind of, I ain't gonna get to it, but rooted in narcissism, to make you feel like your sole purpose on the earth is pleasing and appeasing everyone else to your own demise. Don't think so. That's a program. I'm telling y'all. All right, light team, what's the message here for the collective? Boom. Ooh. For some of y'all, it's about prosperity. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. We got earth on the board a lot. So it's a very grounding energy. It's a very earthy energy showing up for you guys today. Okay, Taurus. Yeah. Grounding in stability, grounding in comfort, success, right? But that healing, that transformation, that release, using that practicality, right? So that you can clearly co-create and head in the direction where this prosperity is lying ahead. Wow. And your commitment to yourself is being tested. First quarter moon energy. And that said new moon, and we're in the new moon. I don't think it's in Taurus, but we are in a new moon. Your commitment is being tested. Commitment to your own transformation. Commitment to your own growth. Commitment to your own healing. Commitment to your own evolution. Are you going to stick in there with you? Are you going to hold on to that process, or are you going to cave back into the familiar? Are you going to cave back into the status quo? Are you going to cave back into the old, outdated things that's familiar, but you've outgrown? Disempowering, self-limiting belief systems about who you are, what you know, what you have, what you can do and be. And aligning with the high vibrational sea goat. And aligning with master number 22. Mastery. Balance to divine, feminine, and masculine within yourself, within your life, right? And whatever that means to you. What's the message, light team? Oh, that's too many. Sorry, guys. Way too many, light team. Let's try this again. What's the message? Cards are big. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One card, please, light team. One card. All right, that one off. Look at it. Oh my God. Capricorn. I told you guys it's a very earthy energy coming out today. It's weird. And here's 22 again. What are the chances? What are the chances? We got 22 twice. So look up 2222. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. Moon in Capricorn. Accomplishment, right? Somebody may have Capricorn in their moon placement. Okay, but it doesn't have to be. Use the high vibrational sea goat energy. I use the practicality of the sea goat to accomplish my transformation, to achieve my Chiron healing, to achieve and walk into my prosperity that is lying ahead for me. I choose to use the practicality of the high vibrational sea goat to release anything that is disempowering, to release any self-limiting belief systems, to release and disintegrate and alchemize any, like it said here, generational traumas as it relates to my own capabilities, my own rights, my own divinity, to create healing in my life, softness in my life, balance in my life, and prosperity in my life. The guidance is Capricorn is leading here, but this is making sense astrologically speaking. I think astrologers were talking about that earlier this year. But Capricorn's being known as the ruler, Capricorn's being known as the ruler of the 3D, the earth, which makes sense. This to me makes sense. Allowing this healing to take place in your life, releasing what's hanging onto you today with this new moon energy while you're feeling tired or whatever. Sit down and make a list, right? Of whatever comes up for you, of what you intend to alchemize. And then write a list in the present tense of what you're creating. For an example, I set an intention to release fear of success on a generational quantum level, to alchemize that, to surrender to my higher self, to ensure that that is deeply done. I set intention to align with that. Then I am prosperity. I create. This is the present. I am prosperity. I create. I am prosperity. I create. I am creating prosperity in my life. I create. Those are just examples. I am healing. I allow. I align to my divinity, to my integration, to my wholeness on a generational level. Healing, abuse, trauma, lack, scarcity mindsets, poverty mindsets, domestic violence, mental illness. Narcissism. Yep, there's the throat. Narcissism. That whole toxic root and dynamic. At the first conception of the I am, at its core, generationally. Simple as that. You can do that. That's something simple you can do. Intentions are powerful. Writing things out grounds them into reality, grounds them into the 3D, pulls them from the mental plane, right? Very powerful. You guys got a very powerful reading here. And at the bottom of the deck, you got Capricorn again. This is insane. What are the chances? See, I'm telling y'all, Capricorn is something There's something going on here. A whole new nother direction. Y'all finna be rolling through. Okay? Reevaluate what success is to you. To you, not the bullshit you've inherited, not the beliefs, not the things you've been used to, not the status quo, not what others are projecting towards you. You reevaluate what success is to you. I use the wisdom of the seagull to go in a new direction. Some of you may be going in the direction of a Capricorn if you're not a Capricorn. And I'm only saying that because we got Capricorn way too many times. Way too many times, because it came out twice here, then it's at the bottom of the deck. We have a lot of earth here. Way too many times. Wow. All right, you guys. Let's just see what this accomplishment is going to be, and then I'm going to give you guys what that tip is that I told you about, and then we're done. Okay? That ritual you can do tonight, and then tomorrow morning completing it regarding health and vitality. Okay? But I'm just curious on a collective scale for you guys, what is this accomplishment? It's something major because, again, 22s are master numbers. They heavyweight. There ain't no lightweight number. Let's see here. And then it says accomplishment. I have a feeling it's something emotional in nature, okay? Even if it is money based, but with the moon energy, it's emotion. Maybe something to do with the feminine, softness, something. But let's see. And look at it. And as I say that, we got the Queen of Cups. Which is emotional. She's the emotional queen of the deck, okay? Very intuitive, very soft. She goes within. Right? And that's water energy, though. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's certainly to do with the emotion body, right? Maybe about grounding the emotions, using the practicality of the high vibrational seagull. Let's see. Because something is about to be accomplished for many of you. We got prosperity lying ahead. And then accomplishment, right? Interesting. All right, light team. For the collective that I'm channeling for, what does this represent in tarot? Could you show us what this represents through the elements? Earth, water, fire, and air? Or the majors? What does this represent, this accomplishment, please and thank you, for the collective that I'm channeling for? Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay, so, well. Now air is on the deck. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Queen of Swords. So, I like the Queen of Swords in this deck because she kind of, you know what I'm saying? She's sitting there, she's thinking, she's contemplating. She got her sword though. Even though it's down, she have her sword ready. She got her leather jacket on and shiznit. You know what I'm saying? She got her jacket. She got her headband. It looked like she got braids and shit. She's like, I'm ready at any given moment, okay? My jeans are already torn, okay? I do have on flats. I'm ready. But what I'm picking up is this. Queen of Swords, awakened Queen of Swords, high vibrational Queen of Swords is supremely intelligent. Supreme. When she's balanced, right? When she's whole, the Queen of Swords can accomplish anything. She rules communication. Swords is about communication. Swords is about the mental plane. Air energy, air element. Wisdom, precise, analytical, right? Sharp. Even though as an awakened queen of swords, as a high vibration queen of swords, she has emotion. She's dealt with things, but she's gone through the school of hard knocks. So she has this air about herself because she can see the bullshit a mile away if it's bullshit. She can see truth very clearly, right? And she is prepared to go in directions in her life that she needs to. She's making clear, analytical, yet soft, okay? Because the King of Swords has that same, element, but he operates more in the masculine form of that, so not so much soft. But the reason why that softness came in earlier, I'm picking up with this moon energy, because it's going to be through the feminine aspect. This is a trip. Okay, so for many of you, right? Wow. As you allow yourself, right, to transform, heal with Chiron, right? Feel your feelings, release things, yada, yada. Okay? Something is going to come in or be downloaded within you through this process that is going to allow you in the 3D, through the Queen of Swords position, to create an accomplishment of some sort, to create, right, balance, maybe where there was imbalance, because the Queen of Swords is going to cut out all imbalances. The Queen of Swords cuts out all things that are not just. The Queen of Swords, she evaluates that to bring about balance in your life. Okay, so you're going to accomplish cutting out, using the practicality of the sea goat along with the Queen of Swords to cut out anything that is or has caused an imbalance in your life towards your road to healing and towards your road to prosperity. Boom. Oh, shit. Okay, so what that means, oh my God, that is during this new moon, these next 27 days, if it resonates with you and if you go with that flow, case in point, examples of what does that mean? All right, if you know you have a tendency to hold on to people in your life that's always, hold on, you guys. Sorry, 1 second. One second. This beeping is gonna get on my nerves, so. All right. Okay, so I'm just trying to give you guys some like practical examples, right? Because when we say these things in readings, it's kind of like, well, how does this play out? What does it look like? So a Queen of Swords energy will show up to help you through what this means, okay? Tapping into that grounded practicality of the sea goat. So if you know that you're a person that's holding on to people that maybe they make you feel bad, maybe they're always, you know what I'm saying, attacking you or using you, or, you know what I'm saying, you you are the only one who knows this, but the queen is that energy is stepping in to help release any disempowering, low vibrational sea goat energy. Loyalty to a fault to keep things that are toxic in your life. Queen of Swords is going to come in and assist you in the high vibe way, but she's certainly going to assist you to cut it out, because it's about bringing balance. If it's a belief system, if it's a mindset that you are holding on to, oh, I have to do things this way. Oh, I have to dress and look this way. Oh, I have to be with this kind of person. Oh, I have to allow people to abuse me so I could fit in and have somebody in my life. That's a disempowering belief. Blood is thicker than water. That's one of them. We love those cliche sayings, but that's not always true, is it? Anything that's disempowering on your soul's resonance, she will assist so you can accomplish. It's a goal at mine here. Because if it's causing you pain and suffering unnecessarily, if it's causing you mental and emotional unrest, if it's causing you anxiety, if it's causing you, hear me out, overburdened, people projecting, right? She cuts out imbalance. That's her role. She cuts out bullshit. That's the role of the Queen of Swords. So she's going to help you cut out any bullshit that is blocking or slowing down your process to your evolution, your process to your transformation and healing, your process to your prosperity. Her intellect is going to help you to ground in the high vibrational sea gold, earth energy, Taurus energy, with creating high achievement and prosperity. She serves two functions for you. Cut out the bullshit. Cut out the toxicity. Cut out toxic attachments. Toxic mindsets. Right? Toxic habits. In a healing way to allow further healing and growth and release. Scaling this mountain through that sea goat. Many of you are coming into mastery. So for many of you, this is something you've been working on for a while. And so now you've gone through the, a lot. Queen of Swords, gone through the school of hard knocks, baby. She's seen it all. And she can see clearly and she knows the truth. Not much is going to be able to get past the Queen of Swords. Not anymore. Not when she's in this kind of position. At the bottom of the deck, you guys got the Fool. So now we have a major arcana energy. The Fool represents Aries, I think. Someone had said Aquarius one day, and I'm not quite sure. I can't remember all of the majors. I'm still trying to remember all the majors. But the Fool, it's the Fool's journey. It's a whole fresh new beginning, okay? A fresh new start in life, a fresh new approach to life. Look at this, free falling, feeling empowered with this yellow, holding her amethyst, okay? Holding her amethyst, man. She done cleared up karma. She done transmuted some shit. Transmuting toxic energies around her. Right? She's like, I'm going. Look how she's standing. I'm going to trust the universe. Yeah. Wow. And you guys have been slowly getting here. You've come out a lot. Look at this. Oh my God. Look. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have been dealing with conflict, toxicity regarding out of balance, masculine, distorted masculine energy. We have the Emperor. We have Five of Wands, which is fire. Fire. Wait, what is the Emperor? Yeah. Fire, Aries. Fire, Capricorn, Cancer. So you guys have slowly been disintegrating, you know, moving through devil energy, okay, in its low form. Moving through these conflicts with distorted masculine energy, over controlling, manipulative, bullying, entitled, passive aggressive, narcissistic energy that slows you down a little bit with this Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knight is off his horse. Slows you down a little bit, but you've mastered it. You've been working on this. Now you're going towards your new beginning. As you surrender to your higher self and this Queen of Swords energy to cut out any remnants, okay, of this bullshit. Right? Fighting with the devil. The devil within you. The devil's in your life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means for you. Because an emperor out of balance is toxic. Now you've been gaining control of your life in the high vibrational sense, aligning to the practicality of the sea goat to get order back into your life, right? Slowly. Knight of Pentacles, earth energy. To get towards your fresh new start. So I invite you all to think about whatever the toxic Five of Wands fighty energy and a distorted masculine energy in your life. And the masculine energy could be in the body of a woman. Just saying. Okay, however that resonates. Okay, that has tried to hinder your growth or healing process, your evolution to your success and your prosperity. Queen of Swords is coming to help you cut. Because, look at this, Pre-Empress, Nine of Pentacles, earth energy. That single independence, I can make it on my own card. Okay. All right, you guys, that concludes the reading. I hope it resonated. Now, the tip that I want to give you guys, for those of you that are interested in doing a new moon ritual for health and well-being, right, is tonight, get a glass, and it needs to be glass and not plastic. Get a glass of, I would use distilled water or alkaline water. And I would say fill it up, maybe 8 ounce to 12 ounce glass. And even if you can't get directly under the moon, okay, because obviously we don't all have windows that could, you know, the moon could clearly be seen through. But sit this glass in a windowsill, okay, with the intention of allowing through the window the moon energy, the new moon energy, to charge your water overnight. In the morning before noon, in the morning when you wake up, get that glass of water. There's 2 ways you can do it. Get that same glass of water, and from head to toe, just pour it over you. And it said that that water charged with that new moon energy is going to help restore your chi energy, vital energy, life force energy. Okay? So you can pour it from the top of your head all over, or some people go internal. And as you're drinking it, it's restoring health, vibrance, life, vitality, strengthening the chi, life force energy. Okay? And that's it. It's that simple. Okay? It's all about intention. It's all about pure motives, right? If that resonates with you, and there you have it, because you guys, everything is energy. Okay? And the moon phases has different frequencies and is serving different kinds of purposes, right? And so if you're feeling a little low in energy, if you're feeling like life has drained you out, if you're feeling like you have gone through a lot and you need some, rejuvenation and restoration to your life force energy, okay? Something that simple, okay, could assist. I believe in using multiple methods of healing and holistic practices and homeopathy and, different types of modalities to bring in alchemy, right? It's about whatever resonates with you, whatever works, right? All right, you guys, now this concludes the reading, okay? I hope it resonated. I hope it served. Remember to try to take it easy and try to enjoy yourself today, right? Find a way to not panic. Find a way to enjoy yourself and find a way today to go introspective in some way. So you can sit down with yourself and make a list of what you're letting go of, and then making a list in the present tense of your desired accomplishment or manifestation, whatever that means for you, okay? Queen of Swords is here to help you do this, okay? Under the practicality and the high vibes of the sea goat, that Capricorn that came in twice, 3 times really, right? Prosperity is lying ahead for many of you. Don't resist your own healing, okay? Allow. Y'all got this. For those that I'm channeling for, I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud. It takes a lot. For y'all to have gotten here, I'm telling you, look up master number 22. For us to get 222s out, that's significant. You guys are in mastery mode, okay? No small feat. Keep at it, okay? Queen of Swords got your back. She's here to help you do this, all right? So that you can go on these bright new beginnings. That's just for you, all right? It's up to you, beautiful souls, okay? I send you guys love and light. I'm going to upload this to the YouTube platform. For those of you who like to, relook at these. And yeah, there you have it. Okay, I sent you guys so much love and light. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate y'all. May y'all be well. May y'all be well. May y'all be well. Wait, somebody said, did you do the Sag yet? Somebody said thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Whoever said thanks, you guys, you're welcome. Okay, you guys. It's a general collective, so this is for everybody, every zodiac sign reading, okay? And I am going to upload it to my YouTube channel for those of you who came in late, all right? Okay, send you guys love and light. Everything is energy. Balance is key. Namaste.